Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm DeAndre.
Devontae.
And this is Dre and Jay. Welcome back for another CBM talk where we discuss all the latest news and comic book and just movie talk as well, just all media. So last week we talked about, in our last CBM talk, we talked about the Superman legacy and how they had its candidates lined up. They were going to do a last-second audition or final audition for some of the finalists on Father's Day weekend. They did that, and now we have our Superman and our Lois. So Superman Legacy finds Hollywood's new Man of Steel in David Corenswet with Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane. So this is a report by Entertainment Weekly that I have pulled up. But those were the two that I predicted would get the roles of Superman and Lois. I feel like they looked the part, and I haven't seen anything Rachel Brosnahan's in, but like I've heard that I've seen like some of her accolades, and she seems really solid. She looks the part. And then as far as David Corenswet, I've seen him in some things, and I thought that was a really good casting move. And I think out of all like the Supermen that have been casted in recent years, he definitely fits the profile of Clark first, and then like obviously we're gonna have to see him bulk up a little bit and actually see him in the suit to believe Superman. But I like it. So let's see. After a lengthy search, Hollywood's next bid screen Clark Kent is found. Superman Legacy director and co-head of DC Studios James Gunn confirmed the politician actor David Corenswet is the new Man of Steel to help lead Warner Brothers and DC Universe into a new era. In addition, the marvelous Miss Maisel star Rachel Brosnahan is cast as Lois Lane, rising reporter of the Daily Planet newspaper and Superman's love interest. Corenswet was among those previously rumored as frontrunners to take on the role, in addition to actors like Nicholas Hoult, Jacob Elordi, Tom Brittney, and Andrew Richardson. Brosnahan, Phoebe Dynevor, and Emma Mackey were among the names reportedly being considered to play Lois. In a 2019 interview with Entertainment Weekly, Corenswet, who starred on Ryan Murphy's Hollywood, shared his dreams of one day playing Superman. Quote, "My pie-in-the-sky ambition is definitely to play Superman." He shared, "I would love to see somebody do an upbeat throwback take on Superman. I love the Henry Cavill dark and gritty take, but I would love to see the next one be very bright and optimistic." Henry Cavill was the last actor to portray Clark Kent, Superman in DC's film slate, starting with 2013's Man of Steel and ending with a cameo in 2022's Black Adam. Amy Adams played Lois in the Cavill era. The star previously revealed plans to return to the role before Gunn and Peter Safran, the other co-head of DC, announced their new direction for these superhero movies. Upon meeting with Gunn and Safran, Cavill broke the news to his fans that he would, after all, not be returning as Superman, which broke my heart that day. We didn't fire Henry. Henry was never cast. Gunn clarified to the press at the time, adding, "I think he's getting dicked around by a lot of people, including the former regime at this company, but this Superman is not Henry for a number of reasons. Those reasons have to do with the fact that Superman Legacy is more about a younger Clark coming of age." Announced in January, the film would follow the character's journey to reconcile his Kryptonian heritage with his human upbringing in Smallville, Kansas. Gunn, who is directing and writing the film, called it the true beginning of the DCU. Superman Legacy will kick off the first phase of new DC storytelling on screen, titled Gods and Monsters. It's slated to release in theaters on July 11, 2025.
I like the casting. I don't know much about either of these people, but he looks the part for Superman. When you look at the past Superman we've had, I like what he said about wanting a brighter Superman, somebody more lighthearted. I think that's a great way to look at it. I hope that's the take they go with. To me, yeah, Henry Cavill's great. His Superman movie, you love it, hate it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's like, it's cool. I hope it is more of a lighthearted Superman. That's more of the corny beacon of hope. Like, that's what it should be. I know people think, oh, it's too corny and too good boy. But I think that's who the character is, and I think the character needs to stand by what they are. I don't like seeing Clark Kent or Henry Cavill. I ain't like seeing Henry Cavill's dealing with depression and hatred and stuff like that. Like, you're an alien. Like, you don't deal with those things. Like, sure, you can be hated and you be like, oh man, like, damn, they hate me. But you shouldn't be like questioning your own self, in my opinion. But I love his castings. We'll see what it looks like when it comes to on screen and how it works out. But James Gunn's, trusted guy to bring in his people. These are two actors who are not as known to the public, like me in particular. So give some new actors a new chance to shine and bring something big to the screen. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah. I mean, I liked Henry Cavill's version. I liked his version of Man of Steel. I definitely did. Yeah, and I know you don't. Nigga.
I don't hate it. We know you like it, though. You say it's your favorite movie all the time. We know you like it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I just think it goes against who the character truly is.
I mean, I don't think it does necessarily, but
it does because he's a fucking alien.
Okay.
He's not supposed to deal with the same shit humans deal with. He was named with humanity, but he's not. He doesn't feel what humanity feels. He's not human.
But that's my point, Javon. That's the thing with Superman. Because again, y'all niggas will always talk about, oh man, this character's not relatable. This character's not.
He's
relatable.
not supposed to be relatable.
But that's the thing. You always talk about, well, how do you change characters and make them fit with modern times? And how do you get more people to like them if you just kept pumping out the same, which they did. But hold on. Right. They did the same thing with Superman Returns. And where were y'all niggas at in the box office when Superman Returns came?
It also superhero movies weren't as big back then.
Oh, come on now.
What superhero movies out like that? Batman, that was it. Nobody was watching superhero movies like that.
Superman Returns, it didn't make.
Nobody was watching superhero movies like that though. Only people watching was Batman. Batman was the only thing popping for superhero movies in general. Mm-hmm. But my point is, he's not supposed to be relatable. He's the one kid that ain't supposed to be relatable because he's a god. Batman can be relatable. Characters like that can be relatable, but he's not supposed to be because he's beyond. He's a god, but he's beyond it. He's not like us. He's not like Captain America where he was human who got superpowers. He's never been one of us. He's always been beyond us. He's a god. So no, he shouldn't be relatable. There's no way you can make him relatable. That's the thing about DC characters, which we always talk about. DC characters are less relatable than Marvel characters because Marvel characters are more like Spider-Man, and they're guys we can relate to in some way in our own personal life. Superman, they're not supposed to be that. One of them is not supposed to be that. They're gods. One of them is a beautiful woman who's a god, who's a goddess with everything perfect that you would want.
And that's what you take away from DC Comics.
Those characters are not meant to be you're not supposed to be able to look at them and say I can be that. You're supposed to strive to be like Superman. As a person, we can never be Superman, but you strive to be like that guy. That's what makes him the beacon of hope. Because you can never reach that, but you keep on striving to be that. If you keep striving to become that, if one day you say, "Oh, if I keep on doing the good things, I can possibly become somewhere what that is." That's why it's the beacon of hope. But we never relate to those characters. They're gods.
Look, all I'm saying is, if you go back, because you could have. Again, you can have a nice balance where you can have a little bit of Henry Cavill, what they were trying to do with Henry Cavill's Man of Steel version, and what the past have done with Richard Donner's Superman, Christopher Reeves, and all that. However, going completely back and just copy and pasting Christopher Reeves and bringing that on screen, I'm telling you, if you do that, I don't think it's going to be.
It would do very well.
I don't think it's going to hit on the box office wise.
What do you mean? Man of Steel didn't hit on the box office to a lot of people. A lot of people hate a lot of people like Man of Steel, but there's also people that don't like the Man of Steel movies.
Okay.
They like Henry Cavill.
That's what I'm saying. There's a balance that you have to find. If you go with the old campy shit again.
But that's who the character is.
It's not going to hit. Just
like, you're going with what the character is.
Just like how people always talk about, oh man, Superman got to have the trunks in the next movie. I mean, if you put the trunks on him, sure, but he doesn't necessarily need the trunks. He's outgrown the trunks because again, we've evolved.
We still do the glasses thing. Huh? We still do the glasses thing because that's part of the trope of Superman.
That's secret identity. Though.
But let's be real. Okay, but if you want to say the same thing, it could be like, oh, come on now, we know this man. Come on now, just put some glasses on. You don't know who the fuck he is now.
Yes.
But we choose like that's part of Superman. That's part of Superman. So we take that. I'm not saying the trunk idea. You don't have to. I like the Superman Crow. I think the Crow didn't come back, but. All I'm saying is part of Superman is beyond that whole like, oh, you gotta be realistic to this and this. He's beyond us, bro. I have no problem with them going back with campy Superman because campy Superman is kind of corny. That's what makes Superman Superman. He's always perfect.
Okay, well, hey, we'll see when they make that Superman movie, and if it's corny, then and if it doesn't hit the box office, I'm gonna say, hey, Javante.
Okay, and what if it does numbers like Man? What if it does same thing as Man of Steel did? Then what?
Okay, nice.
Okay then. My point, I think there's some people out there that like the Man of Steel.
But technically, if it's the same, my bad, guys.
What are you saying?
I'm just gonna turn
If it hits the Man of Steel, if it does the corny campy stuff, that's cool. That's part of the character.
No, what I'm saying is if you're saying if it does the corny campy stuff and it has the same box office as Man of Steel, then I wonder what the hell y'all are gonna say, because will y'all say, oh, it had a good box office, or are you gonna give it the same thing that y'all did with Man of Steel, where oh man, it didn't make as much money, so it wasn't that good?
I don't know. All I'm saying, my point mainly with the damn, when it comes to, first off, Man of Steel box office, the only reason I think people look box office is kind of crazy because they had a lot of publicity going around that movie. That's why it's kind of surprising that there wasn't as high as you would expect it, because they had a lot of advertisement. They would take up the whole finals.
Motherfucker, I didn't even remember the movie.
Okay, because you didn't watch the finals, probably. You only watching the end. You only read top far back. But during the finals, that was literally the whole theme of the finals was Superman, Man of Steel. So you had a lot of advertising going during one of the biggest moments in sports with the finals. So with that being said, I think people were kind of surprised I didn't do well because it was a lot of advertisement for it. But as far as this, man, if it's I don't mind a little bit. You can have some little bit dark stuff if you want that in there. But I'm saying if the majority of the character needs to be campy and corny and bright-hearted, it needs to be a bright-hearted film. That's what the character needs to be.
I'm not saying it shouldn't be. Of course, there are aspects where, like, you got to.
It needs to be. Yes.
You have to incorporate that, but you also have to mix it up and give it something that shows that this character has evolved with the times.
Why the character doesn't? This is my thing. When you say that, he's a god. He's not involved with us because he's not on our time. He's a god. He's beyond the human race.
Hold on. Let me ask you this:
Batman's human.
No, but I'm saying the character Batman has changed throughout time.
In what way?
I'm saying we used to have the old campy shit with Adam West.
Okay, but beyond, we don't.
Now what is he today?
We're still saying as Michael. It's pretty much like Michael Keaton still, besides different suits. The Michael Keaton seriousness of those films is the same as today. Don't use Adam West. Use Michael Keaton then. The real first Batman, movie Batman.
Not really, because they trying to evolve that Batman.
In what way?
Think about how different Michael Keaton is.
He's been serious.
Hold on. Think about how different Michael Keaton is from Arkham Batman.
Bro, let's go movie Batman. All movie Batmans from Michael Keaton to now. They all have serious tones. They all have a serious tone to them. They have some of the same qualities all around. None of them are jokey.
You can't really say, because again, the Michael Keaton Batman, sure. When you add Val Kilmer, when you add George Clooney,
fine.
Those are continuations.
Fine. Michael Keaton,
universe.
Christian Bale, Ben Affleck, Robert Pattinson. They're all very serious characters. None of them make all a bunch of jokes like Adam West. They don't do none of that corny stuff. That's who the character has been since Michael Keaton. Adam West is his own outline, but the rest of the Batmans have always been consistent. You don't really get from Batman. Am I lying?
Okay, what about Wonder Woman?
We don't have two of them on screen.
But I'm saying, think about Wonder Woman back in the day where you had the Linda Carter TV series.
Okay, I'm talking about
and now how she is evolved as this warrior type princess.
Okay, now let me ask you this: going forward, what you gonna think she's gonna be like the same Wonder Woman? Christopher Reeve, Superman's always been so don't forget DC. Superman was never DC to begin with. He was their own character. They got the rights to him. This is who the character has been since day one of comics.
Okay, well. But all I'm saying is,
but Christopher Reeve's being kind of corny and shit like that. That's nothing wrong with that. You think about?
I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, Javante. The thing is, I'm saying though, is for its time period, it's great. However, if you incorporate
why can't you have?
I don't think it will.
Why not?
It won't work.
Why can't we have a lighthearted, a godlike character who's lighthearted, who looks at things and looks from a positive perspective instead of being negative all the time? What's wrong with that? If the world's all negative as it is, why not have that light?
No one's even saying the man got to look at the world negative. Sure, of course, I want him to look at the world positive. However, does he have his bad days? Yes.
But why does he have bad days? What? Based off what?
What are you talking about?
Superman is God level, bro. It's like Mr. Manhattan. Mr. Manhattan doesn't understand us Dr. Manhattan doesn't understand us because he's a god. He's beyond our comprehension. Same with Superman. Superman's beyond the god. Sure, he raised on Earth, so he understands some of our emotions and stuff like that. But he shouldn't be going through that kind of shit like that because he's Superman. Okay. He's not human.
But you also gotta know that Superman also still keeps that Clark Kent keeps that Smallville inside of him. He still thinks about he still has that humanity inside him. When Dr. Manhattan became Dr. Manhattan, he completely evolved beyond humanity.
You can say he has some things he cares about. His mom and shit like that. That's cool. I'm not tripping off that. What I'm saying though is The motherfucker should not be dark or fucking down most of the movie. Sure, he has more like, oh, my mom.
And,
What about my mom?
I'm not saying
that's
that.
Cool.
I don't want
but
that
that's
either.
normal. That's normal shit though. That
I
ain't
don't
gotta
want
do.
that either.
That can still be a Brightheart film though.
I'm not saying the motherfucker got to be dark the whole movie.
But no, what I'm saying, that still could be Brightheart with a moment of him saying, oh, I gotta go save my mom. Like, that's still a Brightheart film.
And shit, if I'm being honest, man, it still wasn't even dark.
Shit.
We being honest.
What I'm saying is, DeAndre, if it could be a Brightheart film, you can have moments of him going to save his mom and fucking Lois Lane and call it a day. I can still have like your little moment of him caring about others beyond himself and still reach that. But I'm saying, for the most part, I don't want to see that motherfucker down and sad and depressed and shit like that because he's a god. He doesn't go through those things.
Okay.
Batman, we relate to Batman because Batman goes through what we go through. He's lost people. He goes through depression. He's lost his family. We understand that. Superman, he's the ultimate hero. But overall, it's good casting though. I'm happy with what the actor said. I wish both of them the best. Hope this works out. I'm excited for the film in July.
Yeah, same here. I saw someone teased on Twitter. I don't know if it's true though, but they showed like the Superman logo, and it was like the old school black and red one. If they do that,
That's what it's starting off with.
I hope it's just for the first movie. If they do it, just do it for the first movie. But he has to have the yellow and red. That's to me is the
Make
iconic.
the suit make the suit brighter.
That
suit was too dark in Man of Steel.
That to me is the iconic Superman.
Give me a little bit brighter suit.
I mean, the Man of Steel suit was fine.
It's too
just
dark.
It,
Even BVS looks too
well,
dark.
no, I'm saying it was fine. It was just more of Zack Snyder and the color grading. It was because they were thinking about the whole film. It wasn't just the suit.
But even,
that was dark.
even when you see the suit in the light, it's still a dark suit. I like how it's still even when he's flying. Even when you first
I'm
see
saying,
him.
look at the suit behind the scenes.
Okay, but
That's what I'm saying. The color grading.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying though, I want the suit to be light, like a real light blue. It needs to be lighter blue, like a real light blue.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think with James.
You about to see it was still a darker blue. It wasn't light blue. I'm talking like a nice light blue.
I mean, honestly, I don't really care if
Yeah, because it looks the darkness just looks weird. It looks too dark. It's like this looks too dark. It looks too weird.
I mean, I feel
Even on the poster you have upstairs, that poster like.
because even what Superman Returns, the suit was dark. Like
no, Superman Returns, the suit's a little bit lighter.
it's a little bit brighter, but
It's a brighter blue.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I want like that kind of color. I don't want the Man of Steel. Man of Steel was dark. That's a dark blue, bro.
I feel like blue is blue. I'll take either.
Nigga, blue is not. What the hell you talking? Blue is blue.
Now there is a limit. There's Nate like that.
Bro, look at the Superman Returns suit. Look, that's a bright blue. That's nothing like Man of Steel. That's not even comparable. That's a bright blue. That's bright. That's a bright blue compared to Man of Steel. Man of Steel's a way darker blue.
But look at the Man of Steel suit behind the scenes.
Bro, the Man of Steel suit behind the scenes is still dark. Watch. It's still a darker blue. Even look at images. We saw it at the damn show. Look, that's still a darker blue.
That's not the Man of Steel suit. That was the test suit.
Bro, look, that's still a darker blue. That's still dark as hell. What the hell you mean? Look, that's a darker blue. It's not bright.
I still like it.
That's dark.
That's not bad.
That's dark as hell, bro. Compare what I showed you. Compare what I showed you. This is that's a bright blue. That's a blue.
Okay, but I don't think that's that. Like,
what you mean, bro? Look at Superman cartoon.
it's great, but hey, like I'll take.
What are you, bro? Even in Superman cartoon, his suits are brighter.
Dark.
blue.
That's dark. Fool.
Look
at that.
That's a brighter blue.
You
No, you got that. Look. Okay, go keep on. Keep on the images. Let's see how many of them are dark. That's the new shit.
You talking about the actual picture? I'm talking about the actual show, the animation. What is the animation show?
Bro, even when the character was first ran, it was a lighter blue. This is like the perfect combination right there. That's like the perfect color right there.
I mean, if they go with the light blue, fine. If they go with the dark blue,
Make sure you put the S on the cape. Put the S logo on the back of the cape.
I'm kind of indifferent on that. Tights. I feel like we've evolved beyond.
I'm cool with the tights, bro. Bring the tights back, bro.
We've evolved beyond it.
You pick and choose, bro. You want the X-Men suits back, but you don't want the tights back for Superman. That's a classic look for him.
I mean, dude, are the X-Men wearing tights?
Yes.
Pretty
Pretty much. They pretty much wear spandex, pretty much.
No, they ain't.
We take it for, bro. We take it for what it is, bro. I'm saying you picking and choosing.
If the X-Men wore tights, I probably would be like,
no, bro. It's okay. It's part of the You want the classic look. It's part of the classic look.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then the Batman has to wear tights.
That's cool with me too.
Okay.
Well, Superman makes more sense to wear tights because Batman always upgrades his suit anyway.
This nigga.
I'm not saying he has to wear them. Look. Yeah, that's what we're wearing.
However, if they did without the tights, I would be.
Look, they got all of them at the tights, so I was putting out the uniform. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess.
The tights are cool, bro. It depends on who's wearing
Like I
these
said,
outfits.
like I said, if they go with the tights, bro, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, fuck this, fuck James Gunn, fuck this movie. No, I'll be like, fine. But me, preferably, I'm always like, I feel like we've evolved beyond the tights, but hey, they bring it back, fine with me. But yeah, I like Corenswet. You know, I think he's gonna kill it. I think he's gonna do a great job in the role. I think, you know, we shouldn't be too hard on him. I know. Still, a lot of motherfuckers are still hung up over Henry Cavill, and you know, I think he was,
I think that's. Go ahead.
well, I was gonna say I think he was a solid Superman. Obviously, he got hoed in the fact that he wasn't able to portray the best version of Superman, because you know Zack Snyder had it where by the end of his journey he would be that. Henry Cavill wanted that shit, you know, from the jump. And you know, it's unfortunate because of what we saw in Black Adam and how much we wanted that, but you know, we got to realize that, especially with this film and how James Gunn wrote it, where it is a young Clark Kent in like what, year 2 or year 3 in the Daily Planet. It does make sense to cast a younger actor.
Hold on. That's true. What Johnny's saying is true, unless they bring back the rest. Now, James Gunn, you can really fuck this up if you can really fuck this up if you don't think about this right and do this right. You can't bring back Jason Momoa. You can't bring back Gal Gadot. You can't bring back Ezra Miller. You can't bring back Ben Affleck. You can't bring back none of them. And there's been no official announcements on none of those characters. If you're gonna bring any of those characters back, it makes it already a problem when it comes to the Henry Cavill fans. They're gonna be like, why ain't Henry Cavill back if you brought Jason Momoa back or Ezra Miller back or any of the other people? Mm-hmm. So the fact that the sooner you get that out there, hey, we're not bringing none of these guys back, the better off you are. You know, you might want to bring some of those guys back because, you know, Ezra Miller did a really good job as the Flash, but
I feel like that
he was really good as a Flash. I'm not gonna knock his performance. He was a great performance. He did a great performance. I can't knock his performance.
I still say there are plenty of people who could do a better Flash.
Well, bro, you saw him do it. He did a great job as he really did bring out the emotion in the character. I'm not over here ready to defend Ezra. I'm just saying that he, as an actor, he did a great job performing in that role. He brought light to that role. He really did perform in that role. Some of the best moments are because of him.
For what they wrote for the for what they wrote for the emotional parts, sure. He did a great job of acting those parts out.
Well, nigga, that means you're a great actor then. That's when you're doing a great job in the role. Everybody writes emotional parts. This should be emotional here, but that's the actor to get the shit across. But even the conversation between him and his the other version of himself, that sounded like two people really talking to each other. Mm-hmm. So I think he did a great job in that film. I'm not gonna knock the film. You know, people say what they want about the film, but he did a great job. But I think you might want to bring some of those guys back, like Jason Momoa. But I think you gotta be safe and just say, hey, we can't get nobody back because the fact Henry Cavill ain't coming back, the Henry Cavill fans gonna be hot. You know what I mean? So if I'm James Gunn, I'm not bringing anybody back.
Oh, facts.
But Henry Cavill did a good job. It wasn't his fault, man. Just, you know, the way DC did him at first, and also he's older, and you know they're going different directions. So shout out to Henry Cavill. He did a great job with the show with the Superman character. I like this character, Superman. I don't like the movie like that, but I like him.
Hey, if they ever do a Kingdom Come, you should be the first one contacted for that.
Shit.
It's Kingdom Come Superman, or I don't know. But they also mentioned how, like, in James Gunn's, like, by the time Superman Legacy, set in the Superman Legacy universe, like, not Justice League, but other superheroes are established and are known.
That's kind of weird.
Or, like, they're there. They're not, like, established, but they're there. That makes sense to me. I mean, I can see it where Superman Legacy, after Superman Legacy comes out, and you know, if Superman by this movie, which I think technically, because Superman Legacy it's his second or third year in the Daily Planet, so he's known as Superman. So it's not like him coming out like Man of Steel was, where there's, you know, his announcement to the world. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, because I was gonna say, like, maybe it's because, like, hey, by the end of this film, like, he actually reveals himself to the world. But yeah, the Superman Legacy, it's later on. It's not.
I mean, I don't have a problem with them. It's being known that there's other superheroes already out there. As long as you're not trying to, like, I guess I'm cool with that. If it's just being said, like, oh, just so you guys know, there's other heroes out there already. We haven't shown them. That's cool with me.
Yeah, same here. I mean, like, I know there's some people. I saw some people on Twitter who were pressed and like, oh, but y'all were mad at Zach for incorporating all these heroes, and I'm like,
That's
well,
true too, though.
yeah, but it's not like they're doing Superman Legacy and then they're going straight to a Justice League movie. You know,
Yeah.
like they're having Superman Legacy. They might have a Flash movie down the road if they want to introduce Flash, if they want to introduce Green Lantern or Batman before they ever jump into something where all of them team up.
Yeah.
So.
Well, shit, it could mean like the Blue Beetles and people like that of the world, like those kind of characters too, like the smaller characters. So
Yeah.
we'll see what he means by that. But I mean, overall, I have no problem. But I get people saying about the Zack Snyder thing, but I think it's a little different because Zack Snyder really didn't. He really did just force all of them together. He didn't really give us. He gave us like 2-minute clips of them all in the videos, but we didn't really get that much time to really see the character. I think the movies would have been better if we would. I think Justice League itself would have been better if we would have got individual films for all those characters, or at least the main like Aquaman before the Justice League movies, Flash. We had one of them before, but yeah, I think all those characters need their own individual films beforehand.
Yeah, I agree.
So
now they still are deciding the rest of this cast for Superman Legacy. I know Lex Luthor is going to be in this film. They apparently were reaching out to both the Skarsgård brothers, which I mean you called in the last video when you said you said one of them. You said Alexander.
yeah, I mean, he's the one. You watch the session, and everything he's been in, he's always kind of had like this. Every time I see him, he's kind of like a scary but like calm, like demeanor about him. Even when he's just doing, he's a great actor by the way too. But when he has just a basic, when you're watching him like in anything, he always like seems like he can go off at any moment, which I think is perfect for Lex Luthor. And he's a great actor. You can't ask for better. 6'4", tall guy. I think established. So definitely I would bring him in.
Yeah, I mean, he makes sense. Also, the younger Skarsgård, he ain't bad either. Especially seeing what he was in John Wick. He was great in that. I still say, hey man, Nicholas Hoult ain't a bad option too. Like as far I know, he's trying to be Batman. He got passed over by Robert Pattinson. He's now passed over by Corenswet for Superman. I feel like this is his origin story. Might as well, bro.
I'm not with
I feel like this would be perfect for him. Think about Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor is this guy who vies to be Metropolis's savior, and then sees a guy like Superman comes along. So he basically goes above and beyond, which like him trying to be Metropolis savior, he has no morals or no integrity as far as the things he does to get to that point or try to become.
The problem with I don't hate the actor. You saw
and he's always jealous of Superman.
When I watch him and stuff, I don't ever see like. I think I only look at him like he's kind of like just here. Like, even in the Menu, he was like okay, he's cool, right? I mean, he's just here, but like, I don't ever see him. He doesn't.
I thought he was great in the Menu.
No, he was cool in the Menu. He wasn't great in the Menu. I mean, for what he was doing, he was like that was cool. But I feel like that's just who he wasn't. I think also in X-Men, I was like okay. I mean. Like the Skarsgård brothers, especially Alex Skarsgård, just stand out. They come on the screen, they're there. They have a certain like they're here.
Yeah.
And I feel like if you have Lex Luthor, you have to have that kind of persona where when you're in the room, Lex is in the room. It's kind of one of the things I didn't like about the back DBS suit Lex Luthor. I was like, oh, bro, I don't really feel like he don't seem like when Lex walks in the room, people supposed to know Lex Luthor's in the room.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't feel that way either by him either. So.
All I'm saying is Lex Luthor be on some hater energy when it comes to Superman.
No, you can say that part,
and
but
that's something that Nicholas Hoult will definitely have for Corenswet for taking this man's job. So I don't know. I feel I personally wouldn't mind it. I think it could be a great choice, but I do like the Skarsgård brothers. If they go with either one of them, I think they're solid options as well. I know Lex Luthor. I think he's only at least maybe 10 years older at the most to Superman. So he's like I know how people always try to cast like very old actors who are like 20 years older or 30 years older, but Lex Luthor I think is like only 6 to 10 years older than Superman. I mean. Then he did pull Lois Lane at one point or dated her for a brief time. So
yeah.
Skarsgård can pull. I've seen True Blood and shit. He got game. So So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be very interesting. I definitely want to see who the rest of the cast that they have for Superman Legacy. But they've definitely been out and about, like as far as with the news. They've been very public. Literally everything about this movie, like James Gunn shares it, or you hear news about it. So it's been very close with people, you know. Um, but yeah, it's been solid. Yeah, what do you guys think of Superman Legacy casting its actors? Do you like the choices for Superman and Lois, Corenswet and Brosnahan? Let us know down below. Do you think they could have done better? Let us know your options as well. And how do you see the rest of this cast playing out for Superman Legacy? But yeah, let us know. Next up, Fantastic Four. So it's becoming a fantastic disaster right now because we actually didn't even talk about this. Javante was right about this, but when they initially announced it and they had that whole rumor where it was Adam Driver, Margot Robbie, David Dids, and Paul Mescal as the Fantastic Four. Javante was like, let's wait on that because they haven't officially announced it. And now it's a good thing we didn't because apparently Driver has backed out and Robbie has backed out.
Perfect.
Of Fantastic Four.
Great news.
So
This is great news. This is great goddamn news.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I had some preferences on this.
I don't want Margot Robbie, bro. She just came out of DC. I don't want Margot Robbie. This is the problem when you bring these big names, bro. They bring baggage with them, especially Margot Robbie. Adam Driver maybe a little less, but Margot Robbie definitely because
What baggage does she bring?
She just came from DC doing the Harley Quinn stuff. We don't. She has a very great actress, beautiful woman. She has a very recognized face. When you see her, you're like, oh, that's Margot Robbie. You don't think it's Sue Storm or anything. Margot Robbie.
Okay, but that's not baggage. Baggage is bad. Baggage
Baggage could be bad. Baggage could be good. Baggage could be good too. Baggage could be you're from a different role and you come over here and people don't see you as this character because you've played this other character and you were great as that.
Okay.
That could be baggage also. It could be baggage, also be bad. It could be good things too. She was great as Harley Quinn. If you bring her to Marvel, it's just too soon. It's too soon also. You just had her in Suicide Squad just 2 years ago. It's too soon to bring her over here.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want no Margot Robbie. That's first. I was out for Margot Robbie. I think there's a bunch of other actresses you can find out there that can play that role over Margot Robbie. Adam Driver, I think he's gotten better as an actor. I have no problem as an actor. Did I ever see him in Mr. Fantastic? No, I did not see it. And Adam Driver to me, I think also the money thing. I think the money's a big thing for him too. I think he wants to get paid big bucks. I think Margot Robbie wants to get paid big bucks. And Margot don't need to be paying these top tier actors like that. We don't need that. Fantastic Four can be sold off the team itself. This ain't like a team that nobody knows. Everybody knows Fantastic Four is one of the most known groups in Marvel. You can grab some low-key actors who have been in some things but not in crazy and bring them on over and we can and you can do a solid franchise with that. You don't need the big names. And to me, Adam Driver never fit. Adam Driver never fit for me personally. I never thought like Adam Driver felt like Mr. Fantastic, and I never felt like Margot Robbie was a real thing for me either. I think there's plenty of other options you could have went. If you want somebody like Margot Robbie, you can go with the girl who's in Scream and then other, kind of like Margot Robbie, blonde also. One from the Bride movie she did. They all trying to kill her.
Oh, Samara Weaving.
You can go with her. There's plenty so many options. You can go back to Jennifer Lawrence, like I always say. There's so many different options. You can go with the girl from You, first season. There's so many different options you can go with. I think you can find somebody who can meet the role. I don't think you need to go get Margot Robbie or Adam Driver.
I mean, I agree. I think Fantastic Four won. I mean, considering it's 4 members, you don't really need to sell on getting major stars because I don't know. I feel like with the team dynamic, you don't really need anyone to be too big over the other. You don't need a certain character, a certain actor to be bigger over another actor. As far as Adam Driver, never bought him as Mr. Fantastic, so I'm glad that ain't true. And Margot Robbie, well, I think she does look the part of Invisible Woman, and I wouldn't mind it. At the same time, I do prefer that they go with a more unknown casting. And just because Marvel in general, like that, they've done a really good job, especially when they started out the MCU. You know, you had guys like Chris Hemsworth who weren't well known. So I don't know, go back to the basic, go back to the formula where you cast a lot of unknowns and they. And
I know what I'm going with. For Sue Storm, go Kelly Berglund. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. From Hills. Love her. She's great in the show. She's 27. Very attractive woman. Everything you probably could want. And she's low key. Fits the age range of what you probably would want. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay. I mean, I always said Elizabeth Lell. Wouldn't mind her from You. So, she would be a great choice. For as far as Mr. Fantastic, I mean, if Elizabeth Lell ain't Invisible Woman, then go with Penn Badgley. But if she is, then go with someone different. I don't know, because then everybody, like, if you put them both in it, then all I'm going to think about is you.
I don't want him. Yeah, I don't want him. No, I don't want him. No.
I say get him if you're doing a different Invisible Woman. However, if you're doing a girl from You as Invisible Woman, then go with someone else. At this point, hey, bro, you want John Krasinski?
No. No.
Hey, man.
That was a one-time thing for everybody to get off that shit.
What you want, bro?
That was to get everybody off that shit.
I'm just being honest.
No, bro.
He still is young.
No, he's not.
I mean, compared
to his 40s.
No, he's only, 3 or 4 years older than Adam Driver. And they were going for Adam Driver.
Also, you don't know how much he's going to commit to a role long term. And you might also, he's old. The thing about him is also Fantastic Four, you're going to probably want him there for at least 10 movies. And let's be honest, is he going to commit to 10 movies? Probably not.
No.
So, no, I probably won't go that route either.
I mean, I don't know if Johnny Storm and Ben Grimm, if those are...
I'm probably going to get casted still, too.
Paul Mescal ain't bad. He's done a lot of independent films. And, he's now going to be playing the son of Russell Crowe's character Maximus in Gladiator, in the Gladiator sequel. So there's that. Rudy Panko from Outer Banks. I wouldn't mind him as Johnny Storm. Dacre Montgomery, Stranger Things, Power Rangers. I think he would be a good choice for Johnny Storm as well. So those are my guys. As far as Ben Grimm, those are some hard picks. Jason Segel, obviously, I know he's a heavy favorite. David Diggs ain't a bad choice if he stays.
I'm pretty open whoever they cast. I'm not gonna shame on whoever they cast. I just don't want them to go for big names. Let's go for the best person for the role. Don't go with big names. Don't go with people that bring baggage. Not saying it's bad baggage. Just don't go for people who've just done something from superhero, just came from DC or something like that. Don't bring Margot Robbie, bro.
Yeah.
Don't make sense. Great actress, probably be great for the role, but it's too soon. Just doesn't fit.
It's just crazy the fact that this movie, Fantastic Four, was announced 2 years ago, and we still ain't even getting no damn cast. We don't know nothing about this damn movie. So
They got time. They pushing everything back in. They got time.
we are.
Blade got issues too. They got lost, so they got to get together. So
We are at least Blade. We have a damn cast to talk about.
you got one. Yeah, you got Blade. That's it.
Nah.
Storylines. You don't know what
You
the hell.
got Mia Goth.
Okay, you got no story though.
Mm.
Know what I'm saying? So it ain't the only thing. MC got a lot of stuff they gotta clean up.
Yeah, for sure.
I think also a lot of things been because Jonathan Major's situation, which is still going on, looking pretty good for him though.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's still holding things up a little bit too. But so
For sure. Which I'm glad that if he's cleared, because he was a really awesome as King. So I definitely want to see him more as King in these next couple films. Would be really awesome. So hope everything is turns up well for him. So far, like Javon said, so far so good from what we're hearing. So. But yeah, what did you guys think of the Fantastic Four news? Are you happy that Adam Driver and Margot Robbie backed out? Are you sad? Let us know your thoughts on it down below. And who do you want to see replace them as Sue Storm and Reed Richards in the new upcoming Fantastic Four movie for the MCU? Let us know that as well. So apparently there was a Batman Beyond rumor from The Flash, from Kevin Smith. Like, he said that there was plans for a Batman Beyond movie. However, due to The Flash's run at the box office, which is terrible for the film, which has been terrible, they are no longer plans for a Batman Beyond film.
good.
However, Kevin Smith and there's this new report from Yahoo Entertainment that Kevin Smith and DC producer clash on the Flash rumor. So, following a report from Smith that stated the possibility of a Michael Keaton-led Batman Beyond movie hinged on the Flash's box office success, Uslan took to his Instagram page to post an image of Abraham Lincoln with the quote, "Don't believe everything you read on the internet," with the caption. Uslan confirmed in the comments of the post that one of the rumors he was addressing was indeed Smith's Batman Beyond statement. In response, the Clerk's director stated that Uslan needs to shut down his son David, who Smith claims was the source of the information. DC Studios' The Flash was directed by Andy Muschietti from a screenplay written by Birds of Prey scribe Christina Hodson. It stars Ezra Miller, and yada yada yada. You know about The Flash. So yeah. See, and going back to Kevin Smith's report about the Batman Beyond movie getting canceled because of The Flash is not the reason why the Batman Beyond... Like, you still could make the damn Batman Beyond movie despite The Flash's... what The Flash did at the box office. And I say that because Batman Beyond, one of the reasons why we went to go see The Flash was for Michael Keaton's Batman. Two, if you did a Batman Beyond movie set in Elseworlds, similar to how you do the Batman and Joker and all those other outside projects, you could do it. It could get done.
No.
It's not like it hinges on the Flash to me.
It doesn't hinge on the Flash, but you can't put a Batman movie. You can't do this when you got the Batman, you got the new Batman's coming from the DC universe, and you got another Batman. That's too much fucking Batman.
No, but it's Batman Beyond. It's Batman.
It's too much Batman. What I'm saying, that's a lot of Batman to saturate the market with. That's a lot of people that don't know about Batman Beyond. They're like, oh, another Batman movie. They don't know. A lot of people don't know Batman Beyond. They don't know the difference of all these Batmans.
That's the point. It's Batman Beyond.
I'm talking about the average viewer though. You're gonna oversaturate the market with too many Batman.
If anything, I feel like Batman Beyond. Let me be honest. If you put Batman Beyond in theaters, Batman Beyond will make money in the box office.
It's not about
because people want Batman Beyond. They've been wanting the Batman Beyond.
People that know about it want it. But what I'm saying is you oversaturate the market with too much fucking Batman. You already got two Batman. You got Batman right now with Matt Reeves, and you got the other Batman gonna be coming with the man that did the Flash. He has his own Batman. That's two Batmans already gonna be coming to theaters. A third Batman makes no fucking sense to be doing. Now, if you did a Batman Beyond show, I'd be all for it on HBO Max. Do like a whole show and put some real money behind it. I think that could be really successful because then it gives you episodes to be able to do different things, be able to tell the story deeper, and it gives a different market and a different outlook. You don't have to be going, oh, 3 Batmans going to the movie theater. Great. The TV show works better for it.
I still say either way you could have done.
Bro, you can't you're oversaturated the market. 3 Batman movies?
How many you're doing about?
How you releasing these hoes?
I mean, let's be honest.
Two come out one year, the other will come next year? That's too much fucking Batman.
No, you could do it. Well, let's say.
There's people already saying we're having too much Batman now with Matt Reeves and his other Batman.
Okay, let's see. The Batman Brave and the Bold comes out in 2026.
Okay, this probably would be you had this when we come out to that time.
The Batman is rumored 2025.
Okay.
And the Batman Part 3 is rumored 2027, although that could be...
Okay.
You could put it in 2020... Yeah, 2028 wouldn't be bad.
That's 3 straight years of Batman. That's a lot of fucking Batman, bro. That's oversaturating the market with one character. You're oversaturated. And this is already a character who makes money, which I get. But you got other characters that nobody fucking talks about, like Green Lantern and shit like that, and we oversaturated with Batman.
But it's not like I'm putting a fucking a same... I'm not... It's not like I'm putting...
You're dropping every year.
It's not like I'm putting Bruce Wayne... Batman on screen.
You are because you're still bringing. Okay, you're gonna still have Michael Keaton and Bruce Wayne, but what I'm saying, you're still bringing. Not everybody. Think about it. The average person, take away your brain of comic books. Think about the average viewer. The average viewer says Batman. They think Batman. They don't think Bruce Wayne, Batman. This Batman. They think Batman.
No, but also think about just from a regular sci-fi fan and what you could do with it, especially because
I get that.
Hold on. Because Batman Beyond is set in the future where you have this very cyberpunk style. World that he's trekking through in Gotham, and think about who you could have directing this shit. I mean, if you get someone like fucking Denis Villeneuve who directed Blade Runner, and
I'm saying
Dune,
this would be better as TV though. This is better as a show than a movie. You can do more with it as a show than a movie.
Well, for sure, that's any goddamn movie. Any movie.
No, what I'm saying though, you don't.
Batman Beyond.
Let's be honest. Batman Beyond has a certain fan base. This could be something you could put on TV and have like a big time budget behind it and really have like an HBO premiere, an HBO high quality Max Batman show, Batman Beyond show. That would be fire. Put this in the movie theater would make no fucking sense to me in the first place.
I mean, you know,
3 fucking Batmans?
let me be honest. You do some. If you have Denis Villeneuve as director, you ain't doing that shit for HBO.
Yes, you are. There's
Because
plenty
one, that budget will be high.
Okay, but if I'm HBO Max and that's my main budget going this show, I know this show's gonna make me a lot of money. It's my premiere show. I can do that. Game of Thrones style. This Batman show, what you look forward to every weekend. That's how we do. I wouldn't put 3 Batmans. Bro, you put 3 Batmans in the West, oversaturation the fucking market. That means you got 3 years straight of Batman movies.
I would look.
It becomes over. It's like, okay, bro, we got too much
Look,
fucking
if
Batman.
they did a show, I wouldn't mind it. I would be open for it for sure. But if they did a movie, it's not. I don't think a movie.
It would hurt it, bro.
Like, I think a movie still would do nothing.
To you, yes. To you, because you're a fan, you're gonna go see it regardless. To the average consumer, gonna be like, bro, it's a lot of fucking Batman, bro. It's like what Marvel goes to. Marvel goes to people like, bro, it's a lot of fucking Marvel content, bro. I'm kind of getting bored. I'm kind of getting like it's too much. 3 Batman movies in a row, bro, is a lot of fucking Batman, bro.
But it's a very different.
It's still Batman, nigga. It's the fucking crank you create. It's still Batman.
Okay, what about Spider-Man?
We don't get Spider-Man like that. We got the Miles Morales shit, which is anime, which is its own lane, and we got the fucking Spider-Man, the Spider-Man trilogy, Tom Holland shit. That's it. Not 3. And we're bringing Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and those 2 up in there. You're talking about 3 Batmans. That's not the same thing. And you're talking about 3 live action. You're talking about this being live action. The Spider-Man, Miles Morales is anime. That's an anime fucking show, an anime movie. It's a different kind of visual look. It's a different kind of vibe in general, and it's different compared to the MCU version, which is Tom Holland. That's completely different. You're talking about 3 live action Batmans, bro.
Man,
that's a lot of fucking Batman.
I would take it.
You would, because you're a fan of that shit. You watch that shit. I'm talking about the average consumer, bro. That would not do well by.
Yes, it would.
Bro, how do you market 3 straight Batmans, bro? You're gonna eat your own fucking bread up. You're gonna lose money on your own. You're gonna take money from your own pocket. You can't market Matt. If you market Matt Reeves Batman, you're like, I don't want. I'll wait, watch. I don't want Batman Beyond. People are gonna go see that one. I'm like, oh fuck, I go see Batman Beyond. It's better anyway. Then you lose money for that. That's marketing. I'm losing money for that.
I mean, if you're releasing those movies in the same fucking month,
you lose a year apart.
Yes.
Not everybody goes to the movies like that. What am I saying?
You telling me a person goes to the movie once a year?
Some people do actually.
Really?
Bro, some people, you not see they're streaming. You not see streaming services?
Man.
Well, I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. No, this is what I'm saying though. If you like Matt Reeves' Batman, I might say, you know what, I don't like Matt Reeves. I don't go see that. I'll wait till Batman Beyond. I'd rather watch Batman Beyond. I like that vibe better. Then you're losing money. You're hurting your own product. What if people say fuck the damn James Gunn universe version because we like these other 2 better? You don't fuck the other product. So you can't. You're eating. It's like eating your own self. It's like damn, like cannibals. You're eating yourself.
But all I'm saying, you could do it.
It'd be stupid to do it.
If you put it under the DC Elseworlds label, which where you have Batman Beyond, or not Batman, you have the Batman.
That's made for characters you don't know though. That's not made for characters that you know all the time. Joker has his own thing. Cause we don't have Joker movies. Joker has his own thing. DC Elseworld thing. You put Batman there, bro. Come on now, bro.
Wait, what is the Batman right now?
That's his own separate entity. Okay, that's his own separate. Okay, so you're putting this and that in there. That's 2 Batman movies in the same fucking column. That don't make no damn sense.
Different universes, though.
Bro, it's the same column. They're both off. They both have nothing to do with James Gunn universe. They're both just Batman films.
Yeah.
Bro, stop that shit. Makes no damn sense.
But let me go back to this. Is that I'm not really mad at the Flash for not making it happen because it's not the Flash's fault. They could still do it if they wanted to. The Flash isn't the reason why why we ain't getting this damn Batman Beyond film. The Flash, and even going back to the Flash's box office, there were many things that led to the Flash's box office disaster. 1, uncertainty with its damn lead. You had all the shit and drama with Ezra Miller leading up to
I don't think that played a part.
Hold on. I'm saying that's one. It's one of the reasons. Because there's people who start going on Twitter. I'm not seeing the Flash because Ezra Miller's doing it. I'm not seeing the Flash because they still have him attached to it. So you had uncertainty with your leading up. Motherfucker didn't do no press. Honestly, I feel bad for Sasha Calais because Sasha Calais, she frontlined most of the damn press and she didn't even get that much damn screen time in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
2, shit. This movie came out after James Gunn's DC announcement where he talked about his new slate and everything. So a lot of people were uncertain about what the fuck this movie was going to be a part of. Oh, this is the end of the DC universe. Like, there's nothing beyond this movie to look forward to. because you have this whole rebooted universe coming. So that's another reason why The Flash failed. I'll tell you why it failed. I mean, go ahead.
Number 2 ain't bad. That plays a role. That's a big part of it. That, and the biggest reason of all, the film is very average. It's an average superhero film. I've seen it before. CGI is okay. Some questionable moments, but it's an average superhero film. This is the thing, guys. Tickets for the movie theater are expensive as shit. They $12 a pop. So nobody going to the movie theater to see shit that's average. If I can watch it on TV, we got all these streaming services. People are paying for these streaming services. I'll just watch it on TV. I am not going to movies to see average movies no more. Let's go back to this now. Spider-Man did very well. Why though? Because it was a really good film. It's good quality. Word of mouth. People said it was good. They enjoyed it. So a lot of people came and saw it. It was a good film. It got word of mouth. People kept on pushing it. Mario. Good film. Fun film. Word of mouth. People kept pushing it. Flash. Everybody walking out like, you don't hate. If you don't hate, you're like, oh, it's cool. It's not great. It's like, oh, I had fun with it. It's cool.
That's the same thing with me. Like I thought when I was going through the pros and cons of this movie, and when I talked about the pros at best were good. There was nothing great about the fucking Flash movie.
And that's the thing.
Visually, I felt like CGI was kind of iffy. I feel like they could have done better. As far as the speedster and shit, they had a lot of slow-mo shots. I prefer that they show Flash in his real speed.
And that goes to the point of this. That goes to the point. We are at a point with superhero films and just film in general. Well, a lot of things actually. Where nobody wants mediocrity. You give us mediocre shit, you gonna get shit. Nobody gonna see your shit. Shazam failed because it was mediocre. Not a horrible film, just mediocre. I watched it on TV. It's not a bad film, it's just an okay film. If you put out mediocre shit, nobody gonna go see that shit. Nobody got money to be spending on theaters. When you got streaming service, I can watch the same kind of quality shit on TV. So that's why Flash failed.
Well, that's why I say like Marvel, most of the time they can put out a mediocre film because, especially when you have this whole universe that's built up with it.
No, even Marvel takes some L's sometimes too. Like,
no, don't get me wrong, they take some L's, but at the end of the day, like they don't have no fucking box office disasters like this because again, you're at least getting for $500 million on your project because people are still going to see it because of what it could lead to for future Marvel films.
Exactly. You've been established.
So,
but also, Marvel also has credibility. 10 plus years of credibility, which also helps them. It's not just because everything's connected. You have 10 plus years of credibility. They've done the first 10 years. The first 2 phases of films are pretty much. Besides the Thor films, there's hardly any flaws in those movies. Like those are great films to this day still.
Oh, for sure. But I mean,
so
recently shit's been mixed.
No, what I'm saying though, you built that shit in '08. That's a generation, right? Mm-hmm. That shit has continued. We're in 2023 now. That shit has continued, but you had a lot of bangers and a lot of good shit leading up to this point. So people say, oh, you know what? Marvel's taking a little step down, but they're still great. They're still great superhero films. They're still fun. While DC has never had that. They've always been on a slippery slope when it comes to their film. They never had the stability of like a Marvel has had for 10 plus years. So with that being said, like God, you mentioned, credibility does go into account, which is why Marvel still is able to come in there and make $500 million off the top.
Yeah. Also, I mean, look, Flashpoint is a great fucking storyline. A great animated movie, great comic book. So when you do something less than Flashpoint, it's just like going in already was like, I can't see this movie topping Flashpoint. That was my initial thought going into this movie. Especially even when, you had fucking motherfuckers like Tom Cruise and Jaden Smith.
But it doesn't have to, though. It's not supposed to be Flash. What's a different storyline? But that's no excuse for why
it adapts.
It takes points of it. But same thing with Infinity War. Infinity War is not like the comic. Infinity War is nothing like the comic book.
Oh, facts.
But it takes certain things, and it's still a great film, even though it's not Infinity War like the comic is, which is a great comic.
For sure.
Same thing with Flashpoint. This movie could have been great. Yeah, it took some things from the Flashpoint. It changed a lot of things up. It did a lot of its own things, which is cool. But the shit has to be good, or great. I would say this is not a bad film. It's a good film. It has to be great to make that money you want to make. Because people aren't seeing no more average shit no more. It's just times are different. Inflation up, motherfuckers ain't gonna buy tickets like that no more. Especially if you got a family. $12 a pop for 2 adults, kids, $8, fucking popcorn and shit. You gonna spend about $50 up in there. You ain't gonna see no average shit. You do that shit at the house.
And they don't even give refills anymore on popcorn.
Fuck no.
Just bullshit.
So $50+ for average films? Nah, fuck that. You gotta make sure. I gotta hear word of mouth. This is a great film, which is why Super Mario is killed it, and the best film this year, easily.
I mean, made the most. so I won't say
It's the best film. You didn't even watch the motherfucker. You watched it on your goddamn phone.
Spider-Verse is the best.
Spider-Verse is not better than Mario, bro. Mario, because you know why? I'll say Spider-Verse is cool. I love Spider-Verse, but Spider-Verse also gets to come off of something else I already did. The first Spider-Man was amazing. Mario was coming in and it's like, oh, this is a different story. It's new. It's refreshing. That's what I'm saying. Mario's refreshing.
You can say refreshing, sure, but
refreshing.
You asked me which the better movie.
You didn't watch Mario. You watched Mario.
I watched Mario.
No, you watched Mario on a fucking TV like a real person. Then I'll talk to you about Mario. God. You didn't watch Spider-Man on fucking phone. You watched Spider-Man in the movie theater.
Okay.
Give Mario the same respect and watch it on TV. Watch it when it comes on TV. Okay. Don't watch it on no fucking phone. That don't count. On a fucking 5-inch screen.
What does that have to do with it?
Because, bro, it's different quality of film. You watch it on your damn phone on 5-inch screen. You watch like this. You went and saw Spider-Man in a big ass IMAX 3.
If I watch Spider-Man on my phone, I still think it was.
No, you saw your first reaction. Your first reaction to Spider-Man was based around going to the movie theaters in a big ass IMAX screen compared to watching Mario on your fucking phone, bro. That's not a fair comparison.
Okay, bro, I understand.
That's like me telling you watch Avatar on your fucking phone and saying, "Oh, is Avatar great?" And you're like, "Oh, Avatar's okay," but you watch it on your phone. It's not the same thing you expect.
I still would say it's a great film, regardless. But I mean,
hey. You would watch Avatar on your so if you went to Avatar when you watching your phone and said, "Oh, I got the best quality I could."
I mean, as long as I get that 4K quality.
Hey, get the hell! It's a 5-inch screen. You shut the hell up.
I wouldn't mind.
Shut the hell up.
But hey,
motherfucker, give Mario his real respect. But he didn't go see Mario in the movie theater. I don't hear your fucking opinion about Mario.
Okay.
Motherfucker, watch Mario on that 5-inch screen.
Yeah. Okay, buddy. But yeah, what do you guys think of the Batman Beyond movie not happening due to the Flash's box office failure? Let us know. Do you believe that it's true that it was actually based on that, or do you think it's bullshit and we weren't getting this movie regardless? Let us know your thoughts on it down below in the comments section. I do want to see a Batman Beyond movie though, for sure. It's definitely.
If you give me a movie like in 10 years, bro. I'd rather have a series right now, but if you're gonna give me a movie about it didn't be away from all this other fucking Batman shit. When all this other Batman shit's done.
I mean,
you can't have all these Batmans go at the same time, bro. It's too fucking much Batman. It's fucking oversaturating the market.
I feel like you can do it.
No, you can't, bro. It's too much fucking Batman. Did you not understand that?
Yeah, okay. But
for you, yes, you're gonna see all of it, but for the average consumer, don't watch that much fucking Batman, bro. There's other shit you could be doing. You putting money in 3 damn Batman DC projects?
Yes. Anyway,
Superman don't get no love because you people like you. Oh, we need Batman.
Yeah, they do multiple Superman movies too.
Oh, okay. I want to get all these other characters that we want to see
if they want to. Hey, but yeah, let us know your thoughts on it down below in the comment section. And moving on.
Whoever thought this shit?
Okay, let's talk about. So apparently there was canceled plans for a R-rated Boba Fett movie, which was James Mangold was attached to direct. We have this article from the direct. So an R-rated movie centered around Boba Fett. Boba Fett was apparently in the works at Disney and Lucasfilm before it was scrapped by the studio. Boba Fett made his triumphant return to the Star Wars universe in Season 2 of Disney Plus The Mandalorian. However, to the disappointment of many fans, the characters on the series, The Book of Boba Fett, was not well received, and many felt that it didn't do the character justice. Rumors suggest that the Fett would be receiving his own feature film in 2018, similar in style to that of Rogue One and Solo as one-off installments. It was also rumored that Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny director James Mangold would be at the helm of the movie. However, Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy denied Mangold's involvement in November 2021. In an interview with Josh Horowitz on the Happy Sad Confused podcast, film director James Mangold, who will likely be directing an upcoming Star Wars movie, revealed that he was working on a Boba Fett feature film for Disney and Lucasfilm that was a bit more mature than other projects in the franchise. Mangold revealed that he was in fact working on a Boba Fett film, but that it didn't follow the typical family-friendly space adventure style of other Star Wars movies. Instead, it was borderline rated R. Well, at the point he said, quote, "Well, at the point I was doing it, I was probably scaring the shit out of everyone, but I was probably making much more of a borderline rated R kind of spaghetti western, single planet spaghetti western." It is important that note that Disney almost definitely would not have released any Star Wars film at the time with an R rating, especially since it had been just over 5 years since they acquired the property. If this movie would have released, it would have had a PG-13 rating, but it would still likely have contained some mature themes and R-rated elements. Why was Mangold's Boba Fett film almost rated R? James Mangold has some experience in the field of making R-rated movies and franchises and genres where families are primarily the target audience. For example, even though his 2017 movie Logan was under the Marvel superhero brand, it is generally regarded as one of the best comic book movies of all time. Many fans will wonder what exactly Mangold had in mind for the movie that would have made it much more mature than any of the Star Wars project. Seeing as how Boba Fett would have been the main character, and due to the fact that many have always viewed him as one of the most ruthless bounty hunters in the galaxy, it is safe to assume that the movie would have had its fair share of violence. So going off that, I will say this. R-rated movie sure would have done the character a lot more justice than the damn Disney Plus series did. Especially making him more of a hardened, badass fucking bounty hunter. However, I still think it's good that they didn't do an R-rated film, and James Mangold didn't do an R-rated film because one, I don't know, when George Lucas made Star Wars, like he always said that Star Wars is for everybody. So it just kind of would have felt out of touch. I don't know, but it would have been cool. Don't get me wrong, it would have been cool, but I don't think it would have been what George Lucas envisioned. But it definitely would have turned out. To me, the character would have been more respected with this shit versus the shit we got.
No. First off, like Johnny mentioned, rated R Star Wars don't make no sense. It's for everybody. It's supposed to be meant for the kids, for everybody to be able to go with the families. So rated R for Star Wars never made sense to me. It never will make sense to me. And this being rated R would not make that show better. The problem with that show...
I didn't say the show. I said I'd rather... This project... versus the show.
No, they're both bad. This is bad too. Rated R Star Wars don't sound right to me, bro.
But I'm saying for the character, for the sake of the character, and which one would give the character more respect?
No, the problem ain't with the show being PG-13. It ain't about the rated R shit. The show didn't give no respect, because the show didn't have no good fucking writing.
No, but what you always said was the show did not take Boba Fett serious.
But also that's because of writing wise, not because of the fucking character themselves, not because of the damn actor. That's the writing. They had Boba talking too much. They had him saying some shit that wasn't Boba Fett. They had to take his fucking helmet too much. That's all writing based. That's nothing to do with the fucking action part. It's just the writing base of the show was bad. Now action was bad too, but writing was the main part that was bad. I don't need a rated R fucking Boba Fett. I don't need a fucking movie Boba Fett. If you would give me some good ass writing in that first season of Boba Fett, like you did Mandalorian season 1 and 2, then we've had that's a different story. Boba Fett even the actor said he was talking too fucking much. If you change that, you chasing them stupid ass scenes on the damn bottle tank all fucking night, and you change some other shit, you could have a decent show. The problem with the show was writing was bad. Felt like the budget was cheap at times. That's it. Those are my biggest issues with the show. But rated R Star Wars, I'm never gonna be for rated R Star. I'll never be with it.
And that's what I said.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that. You did mention that point. Even though Disney says fuck George Lucas on everything, if they went rated R with Star Wars, I think that'd be a big ass
fuck you to George Lucas.
Definitely a fuck you to George Lucas. But also a big ass fuck you to the fans, because you're gonna turn off a lot of fans who can't go see the movie. And this is about family, which I don't say because they have the Disney theme parks. So you gotta have that family atmosphere, which I'm cool with. I have no problem with Star Wars ever being PG-13 and for the kids also.
And Star Wars always had its fair share of violence, and you
can make it still have adult. Yeah, the original
Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back is
well, the prequels have a lot of darker themes that go above kids' heads and that about politics and stuff like that. And that's fine. You can have that kind of stuff, but it can still be for the kids as well, which is why I'm with. So I definitely agree with you. I did not want no rated R Star Wars, and also shit the way Indiana Jones is doing this weekend. I don't know if James Mangold did good with that either. Indiana Jones is failing right now. 100 million in the box office.
I've heard from the people that I go to, I've heard that it's
word of mouth ain't kicking because it's only made 115 million.
I mean, I just blame this damn month, bro.
No, we ain't gonna do that. No, we're not gonna do that. No, you can't. Indiana Jones is a big time property, a big time brand, a big time name.
Well, let's be honest. Who wanted an Indiana Jones 5 movie with goddamn Harrison Ford's ass still playing Indiana Jones? Who wanted that shit? Because I remember when that shit was announced, I was like, why the fuck are we getting this movie? This nigga too damn old to be running around.
It's not just that. Well, we said about Mission Impossible too. It's not just that.
Tom Cruise actually still be doing the.
But it's not just that. It's the fact that, bro, if you're not giving people what they quality of film, you're trying to hit nostalgia with those kind of films. And you ain't reaching it, which is why the film is a struggle. And I don't blame the weekend, because I look at Transformers and those films, they held their own during their weekends. And think about it, Indiana Jones didn't have to hit. Transformers had to go with Spider-Man, a bunch of other competitions. Indiana Jones following Flash.
Yeah.
Flash did horrible. So Indiana Jones is really by itself this week.
I mean, people are saving that money for Barbie and Oppenheimer.
That's why Mission Impossible is going to take some hits.
And Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible takes some hits because of that. I agree. But no, overall though, man, I'm not with this. Boba Fett could have been great because he's a character that people love and admire, even though he, you know, especially if you read the comics, but if you don't read the comics, you just always like the way he looked and stuff like that and wanted more story from him. They had a chance to do it. They dropped the ball, which is why we probably ain't get no season 2 of Boba Fett. You know, and because that show had a lot of flaws to it, man. It really left a bad taste in your mouth. That final episode, with all the Mando and Baby Yoda stuff, trying to throw Luke in the show, the final battle, hit those 2 damn big ass droids running around Tatooine. That's it. Nothing else going on. The Power Ranger characters. It was a bad show, man. They did a lot of bad in that show, man. And that's why I feel, man. Sadly, Star Wars, like the best days are beyond us. They gone. Behind us. The George Lucas days are gone, man.
I don't know. Your ass was over here talking high and mighty after that Disney, when they talked about Rey and all that shit.
If it's done right, it could be good. I had no problem. I said I had no problem with Rey. The character herself.
No, I'm saying
problem.
You said
the actress
you were looking forward to those movies.
I said they do it right this time. Yes.
So yeah, you still how you
No, I'm still not high. I said, hey, it could be good. We'll see. I said I'm still not high. I'm not high. You know what?
And then you trashed James Mangold just a minute ago.
No,
but you over here inside. You said how you were excited about his damn Jedi, the first Jedi project or whatever.
That's not his.
Yeah, he is. He's directing it.
That did sound pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds pretty. But you know why that sounds good? That stuff sounds good because it's away from anything that I've known from George Lucas universe. The race that takes place way beyond the George Lucas stuff. The first Jedi project will be way beyond George Lucas stuff, so that's pretty much going away from what George Lucas created. That's part of the problem. They've tried to stay around what George Lucas has created. That's been the issue with Star, because they keep on fucking up traditional characters and what we know is for characters. That's what they're fucking up at. I'm cool with them going off in the future and doing some shit that has nothing to connect to his universe or his characters. So that's probably why I also said that.
Okay.
Going back on it.
Yeah, fair you to say that.
Shit, I heard Elemental was good too. Didn't do good in the box office though.
Yeah.
They should drop that show on Disney Plus, bro.
Yeah, people. I guess they gave it the Turning Red treatment because Turning Red went straight to Disney Plus, and a lot of people are like, "Well, that should have been in theaters." And I guess they were
Well,
like,
Turning Red should have no. Turning Red did the right thing. It should be on Disney Plus. All that shit should be on. Those films are not doing the box office no more, bro. It's just like the Jennifer Lawrence movie. That shit tanked.
Although I heard that movie was good too. Yeah.
Yes, but why are people going to see it? Motherfucker, I can watch that shit on Amazon, right? I can find a movie just like that on Amazon or Netflix. Them shits are all, the rom-coms are all over the place. I don't know, that nigga go to the movie theater and spend fucking $12, $24, $50. well, probably for me and your girl, you and your girlfriend, your wife, or your husband, or whatever you got. That's $24 plus the tickets and everything, plus the food and stuff like that. $40, $50 for a movie that I can watch at home. Nobody spend that kind of money, especially when you pay for streaming services.
Yeah, they all need to change them damn prices. The adult ticket should be at most $10.
No, it's not that, bro. People, they don't realize people aren't going to see shit that's average no more. Unless the movie's really good, nobody's going to the movie. People are holding off and saying, "I'll watch that shit on TV."
That's what I'm saying. Like the last couple of shit, like Jennifer Lawrence movie, I heard was really good. I think what's it called Elemental, I heard was good.
But those are things I can watch. I can watch those. They're not like, oh, like I can watch it right now. I can watch those when they come on TV. I can find those on TV. I can find the damn rom-com with Jennifer Lawrence on TV. I can find something like that on TV. Yeah. Or I can wait till that comes on
or
demand.
What about Lightyear? Lightyear struggled with the box office too.
Lightyear wasn't good. A lot of people. I know. I went with my girlfriend and her family. The baby, the little kid, he fell asleep. Joker movies, it's at an end for them. If you make good quality movies, people are. Spider-Man made good quality. Super Mario is good quality. Oppenheimer's gonna be good quality, which is why it's gonna do the numbers.
Okay, but then what are we telling ourselves then? Is that
we're not selling for bullshit?
No.
What you mean?
No, what I'm saying is like, okay, then that means every blockbuster movie is going to be have like major money coming to it. But what about like those independent films that are really good?
It depends on what you're creating. It has to be a great film. It can't be not mediocre. That goes with being a great film.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Independent films, they usually are great films.
So you'll get the support. We're talking about Indiana Jones being mediocre. These other films, these are big properties. Flash is a big property. We're talking about those being mediocre. We're not supporting those mediocre projects no more. Nobody's talking about films that are a great film. You make a great film, people are going to support your great film. Super Mario in that's Nintendo and stuff like that. That's a great movie. It's fun. It's a great movie. Refreshing. But just white people went and saw and supported it. Nobody's gonna see shit that they can watch on TV. Like, okay, perfect example. That movie with Denzel Washington's son, with the robots.
The creator.
That looks pretty good, don't it?
Yeah.
I agree. That's on the movie theater, ain't it?
Yeah.
You gonna go see the movie theater?
Maybe. I mean, what
I'll wait till that shit come on TV. I've seen that shit before. I've already seen shit like that on TV. I've seen shit like that on Amazon.
It
bro.
comes out. I mean, it comes out during a month.
But I'm saying, if you're the average viewer, the average person that goes to movies, are you gonna see? I can go watch that on Amazon. I've seen shit like this before already.
I mean, shit. I look at it now, and like even me, I've gone to the movie theaters recently because shit, I work.
No, it's not that.
No, I'm working, and then also because it's just every fucking week there's a movie where I'm trying to see, and it's been hard to go every fucking week.
No, bullshit.
Yeah.
Why'd you see Indiana Jones?
I actually do want to go see Indiana Jones.
The average viewer, bro, they have.
Nigga, I'm broke. That's why.
That doesn't do with it. If you had the money, would you want to go see all these movies? You heard they're bad. You're not gonna go see all these films,
I heard
bro.
Indiana Jones, where the people that I watch, they said it was good, so I will definitely check it out.
Okay, for certain people, maybe. Are you that diehard Indiana Jones fan?
I mean, I like the films.
But you're not a diehard fan of Indiana Jones.
Define die-hard fan.
You watch all the movies. You love the movies. You watch them all the time.
I wouldn't say I watch.
Like you watch Star Wars or Disney or superhero movies.
No, I don't watch it like that.
Okay.
But I do enjoy the movies though.
Okay, that's how you want to enjoy them. But what I'm saying though is, unless you're a diehard fan of a project of an IP, you're probably saying if it's not good and it's mediocre, I'll wait to watch it. It has nothing to do with not having time. People make time to go see good shit. Spider-Man, people went and saw Spider-Man because Spider-Man's good.
I mean, Spider-Man had a lot of hype to it too.
But it's a good movie. That's why I got hype. Word of mouth is people telling you it's good. If people keep telling you it's good, you're like, oh shit, it's really good, I'm gonna see it. And they tell other people it's good, that's how you get money. If people are saying, oh, it's okay, you can wait, you ain't making no money then. Would you tell somebody they gotta go see Flash? Somebody said, hey, should I go see Flash? You say, I mean, it's okay, it's cool, you can go see it if you want to, if you like Flash or something like that, or you can just wait.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Spider-Man would say, Spider-Man's a really good film, I really like Spider-Man. It's fine, you go watch Spider-Man right away. That's the difference, bro. Nobody's going to see mediocre shit. Nobody's spending money to go see mediocre shit on TV when we got all these streaming services like Amazon, Apple. And that's the thing also. These streaming services are putting out better quality. There's some good quality stuff on these streaming services like Apple and stuff. Compared to these damn whack-ass movies we getting. So people ain't buying that no more, bro. Time to change. You can't put out this bullshit in the movie there no more. You got them little rom-coms, they're not going to drift for once in that movie. I haven't seen it. If you got those rom-coms, that shit gotta go to Disney Plus, I gotta go to Amazon, Apple, shit like that. That shit ain't gonna do nothing in the box office no more. That's what it is.
I mean, I think you still can.
No, it's not.
Well, I'm saying, because how much, it didn't even, I don't think the budget was even that damn high for the damn movie.
But bro, nobody went and saw that shit bombed. Nobody saw it.
What's the movie called again?
Tell me which, I'll find right now. I'll look at the box office. What's it called, this month?
Yeah.
We're in June. We're in July now, we're in June. Let me see. No Hard Feelings, right?
Yeah, No Hard Feelings.
It did worldwide, it grossed 24 million.
Okay.
It got 21 million total. 24 million worldwide. 21 million in total gross.
So wait, how much did you say worldwide?
Oh shit, hold on. I gave them too much credit. 24. Hold on. Worldwide.
So far, box office 49.3 million, budget 45 million. Okay, that's bad.
That's what I'm saying. That's a failure, bro. Nobody's going to see that kind of movie no more in theaters. You can watch that shit on TV. I can show you some good Amazon movies that do the same shit. Give you that rom-com.
Yeah.
Don't shit ain't hit like that no more.
The fall of cinema.
It's not the fall of cinema. It's the fall of mediocrity. We want good quality.
But I heard the film was good, so that's what I'm saying.
But it's a film it's a film I can watch on TV. That's an Amazon type of movie, bro. Let's be honest. Is that not like some streaming type movie? That's what you watch on Apple TV now. You don't watch that shit in no damn movie theater.
I mean, personally, I don't go see rom-coms like that.
But let's be real. When we watched that trailer, that movie looked like an Amazon Apple type of movie.
I thought it looked fun, but yeah.
I'm saying.
But again, I don't see rom-coms like that, so I would never like say, oh.
It looked like Amazon Apple. Okay, fine. The Denzel Washington movie looked like it was gonna come to Apple or some shit like that. It didn't look like a movie theater movie, like Amazon Apple. I seen shit like that with Chris Pine's movie.
For sure, but however,
okay, that shows
you when it's being released. Which
no, my point is though the quality of streaming movies have become so good now that you don't really know if she's going to streaming or a movie theater. Which is why I'm saying that movie, that Jennifer Lawrence movie, looked like it was gonna go to streaming. That's like a streaming type of movie. It don't look like nothing I can go see in the movie theater. I can watch that at the house. I can see something like that at the house.
That shit comes out September 29th.
It's not gonna do well. It's gonna do decent numbers, bro. We've seen that kind of shit before. It's nothing new. I could watch that on Amazon, right? I can go watch Chris Pine. I can watch Chris Pratt do a movie right now on TV that he has like that. There's stuff like that in the market already, bro. What are you looking at?
Movies coming out in September.
Why? What point are you trying to prove with that?
I'm just trying to see what the hell it's competing against.
I can put what's competing against, but that has nothing to do with it, bro. If you could watch something like that at home and you're like, oh, it's like Amazon. It's like an Amazon type of movie. Like, oh, for example, another example. I mean, you watch 67 yet? Or with Adam Driver? The one with the dinosaurs?
65.
65. You watch it yet?
No. I did want to go see that.
It's on TV. You can watch it on streaming now. It's like a streaming movie, bro. It's not a bad movie, but it's like an Amazon type of movie. You don't expect to watch that in a movie theater no more, bro. That's where we are when it comes to film now, bro. Things have changed.
A lot of times he says this shit because you got Plex, nigga. That's why you say that shit.
No, I watched 65. I'm telling you by quality. Quality-wise, it's not a movie that go see the movie theater. It's fun film, but it's an Amazon type of movie.
Okay, September. You have Drive Away Dolls, or Love at First Sight, Equalizer 3, September 1st. What Doesn't Flow, My Bitch Fat Greek Wedding 3. I didn't even know they were making one. The Nun 2. September 8th. I guess we ain't even got a trailer for that shit. Haunting in Venice. Challengers with Zendaya. Expendables 4.
But everybody knows September's a slow month, though. Nobody's going to movies like that. September's a little slower month.
The Creator.
It's a slower month. Think about football coming back around. People watching football again. We got Saturday football, Sunday football. September's a slower month for the movie theater. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Football season back around. People watching football Saturday night. All day Saturday, people watching football. Sunday, football. All I'm saying is, bro, that should be on Amazon too. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Sorry, guys, I'm on a rant.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. But that concludes this week's CBM talk. Let us know your thoughts on some of the topics down below in the comment section.
It's making it worse with the writer strikes going on.
No, facts.
Them actors striking too.
Facts. Shit, you should have saw what the writer strike did to some movies back in, 2007?
But you see, the actors have started. The actors aren't signing on board on stuff. They got their own little thing they're doing. They're signing off on.
Agreed. Yeah.
We might not be getting. Film might not be coming back around. We might be getting some delays pretty soon. Watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
And I'm all for y'all. Writers and actors, go do y'all thing. Get y'all money.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm all for writers and actors. I'm all with y'all.
We all are. We all are for them.
Now, some people be like, fuck that. Get your ass back to work. Get these goddamn movies out.
Shit.
Some people like, hey, I need that fucking. I need a new Marvel. Get your shit up in there.
Yeah.
I'm cool. I'm with the writers and the actors.
Also, this ain't CBM related, but ESPN, man, do better. Y'all
no, they did the right.
Y'all laid off some really good people.
They had to.
Todd McShay.
They had to.
That shit was questionable, bro.
Todd McShay was cool. Him being on.
Todd McShay.
Jeff and Gunny, I was kind of like, what the fuck? And
Todd McShay.
Yes, bro. They're trying to get new dynamics. They're trying to get younger, and also bringing Pat McAfee, bro. He's gonna get a big bag. Yeah. They try to get Pat McAfee to Shannon Sharp. Them big bags. Pat McAfee can make $80 million. Pat McAfee would be a high employee over there.
Todd McShay.
Bro, you can replace something with somebody. You can get somebody cheaper.
Nah. Y'all went too far with that one.
Nah, Jeff and Gunny was going too far.
That was too far too.
But they're going younger.
Jeff and Gunny, they said we tired of all this goddamn.
They got Jalen Rose too, though.
Yeah, they said Jeff Gunny, we're tired of all this complaining you be doing during the damn broadcast.
They got a lot of good people. Hey, bro, Pat McAfee's coming, bro. $85 million.
Yeah, y'all niggas.
Pat McAfee gotta come.
Yeah, y'all tripping. Y'all have become now where it's hot take instead of actual niggas that know.
Well, Pat McAfee might bring some good quality, but still, yeah, they kept Kendrick pregnant, yeah.
I know.
I've been saying,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I've been saying, these sports shows, bro. I watch my YouTube guys for I watch real sports content. I don't watch these guys for that. Else for I want some entertainment. I don't go to them for NFL Live. I'll give NFL Live their credit. They're pretty good. NFL Live's good. NBA Today, bro. Half the motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they be talking about.
That's true.
I don't want to Perkins say so much bullshit, but I love him as a Celtic for what he did to help him bring the title. But I'm not fucking say so much bullshit. I don't know what's another Perkins say. That don't just be talking.
Yeah. But yeah, let us know your thoughts on the topics down below in the comment section. If you enjoyed this week's CBM talk, be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll be sure to be back next week with another one. So that'll be all. I'm DeAndre.
I'm Devontae.
And this is Dre and Jay. Deuces.
Have a great 4th of July weekend. Stay safe. Don't drink and drive. Have fun.
Yeah, that as well.